Hi everybody, this is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for BehindTheGloves.com.
One that we anticipated happening earlier in the year, which didn't get to happen, is the WBC International Heavyweight bout between Kevin Johnson and Anthony Joshua, the champion. Anthony now ranked top 15 in every governing body, 6 in the WBC, 6 in the WBO. This man to my left has definitely got other plans. He's been very elusive in his preparations for this fight. Tried to draft him in to the Newcastle fight recently that Anthony had, and he didn't want to because he wanted the right preparation. And it's been a long time coming. He's been in the UK now for about 4 weeks. Kevin Johnson, ahead of this fight with Anthony Joshua.
That's me. Can't forget me. Don't count me out yet. I ain't done till I'm buried. And this is going to be the fight of the night right here. This is going to be the best. This is going to be the best heavyweight fight that hasn't been seen in the last, I think, counted 13 years exactly, guaranteed. What will make this the best heavyweight fight for the last 13 years? I've been boxing for 18 years, and never in 18 years have I ever been trained the way I've been trained just now. My whole career I've fought 60%. I haven't fought for the championship at 60%. For 2 years I didn't even train at all. I just fought just to fight. But for the first time in my career, someone trained me 100%, physically, mentally, and strategic-wise. So this is going to be the best fight. If he is who he claims to be, this is going to be the best heavyweight fight to ever touch down. It's going to be a quick one because apparently he's a knockout artist, but apparently I'm 100%. So apparently I'm not getting knocked out, because if I was at 20%, I'm not getting knocked out. What do you think gonna happen to 100? I'm gonna make change for somebody. And for you, my boy Eddie, I'm willing to make it. I'm willing to save your ass on this one. Now, when he falls and he gets depressed and don't know what else to do and gets discouraged and feel as though that he cannot step to that elite of ass whooping anymore, I'll step in and take the rest of his contract. I don't have a promoter. I'm willing to step in so that way your shows can go on, your dates can go on. I mean, your fighter just a little bit more darker, tall, dark, and handsome, so that's not gonna hurt nothing, you know? It's a little more collab for you. But I'm willing to step in and take his contract over. While he sits back and evaluates himself, and they take him back to the chop shop and do some homework to him, I'll step in for you for the rest of the year and take that over. Guaranteed.
Thank you. What? I know you have a vast amount of experience and knowledge, technically very, very good. What makes you think, the talk over here is, can Anthony Joshua stop Kevin Johnson?
You know the answer to that? I did something to assure everybody in the United States, in the world, in Europe. This is no hoax. And everybody right now can pull out their smartphones. I wrote a book. The name of my book is called One Day Away. I dropped the book 3 days ago. I wanted to drop the book the day before this fight because the book is going to actually tell you why I'm going to beat him. And in my book, it's called, you go to lulu.com. It's called lulu.com. The name of my book is One Day Away. It's already out there. It's in stores. You read, my book is out there. I can't take that back. I wrote my book. It's out there. People are buying the book. So you mean to tell me I'm gonna let this clown mess up my book and what I'm gonna do? Shit. I beg to differ. That's guaranteed. That's how much I know for a fact I'm going to win, because I did an extra insurance on myself. It's insurance out. That's insurance. I don't lie to people, and I don't want nobody to ever go out there and buy a book that I falsify information in. When you get that book and you see I lived up to the truth, there it is. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get you the special hardback copy too. So I made 100 of them, limited edition. So. And I'm not gonna autograph it though, because you autographed mine. So 50-50 on that.
Very fine. Final question. You've been in with some great heavyweights: Klitschko, Fury, Chisora. Can you handle? And you've seen it. You saw it in Birmingham. We know you're a stiffer test than Rafael and Barno Love. Can you handle Anthony Joshua's power?
Here's the funny thing. I find it so hilarious and so amusing. So, same thing with the Vitaly Klitschko fight. Who dictates and says that a person has power? What makes a person powerful? What do you look at to say that this guy is a knockout artist? To me, he has no power. Because why do you say he has power? Because the people he fought, he put them down? That's not power to me. Power is generated from a clever artistic fighter letting it loose to a punch. I'll tell you how much there is no power. Half the fight, I'm gonna fight the boy with my hands down. Have power and hit me. And mark my word, that's how the fight will go. I don't need my hands up. He don't have no power. He's not gonna hurt me, guaranteed. Not whatsoever. He don't have power. Now, a person that has power would really make me fight with my hands up. I'm not gonna have my hands up. This will be so easy. This is like a nursery rhyme. Mary had a little lamb, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, and Jack and Jill went up the hill. This is one of those. When he want to see power, he's going to feel my power for the first time in his career. He's going to feel power, and he's going to get big.
So closing, it's not about if Anthony Joshua can stop Kevin Johnson. It's a Kevin Johnson victory on Saturday night at the O2, defeating the Olympic heavyweight champion, the undefeated 12-0 in front of 18,000 of his own people.
You got it, but I got to go one of the words my boy Rich used. That was a little misconstrued. Now, it's about him trying to stop me, but this whole fight is about me stopping him. And I think that's the best statement to the world right there. I love to see a knockout artist. It reminds me of when I fought Alex Leopold, who came off about 9-10 wins by knockout, and everybody's saying this guy is going to be the next great thing. And I went down to Australia and knocked him out. This guy was a quote-unquote whatever. Well, Anthony Joshua, the same thing. I don't want to make a statement by outboxing him, which is so easy to do. I don't want to do that. I want to stop this kid, because that not only makes a statement, it actually solidifies what I just invested back into my career. 100% dedication. I have everything that I should have had. I shouldn't have been messing around, playing around in the game the way I did. But when you're a guy that had one mistake that's that easy to fix, somebody fixed it. And I thank God for that, man.
Thank you, Kevin. Always a pleasure. And I know for sure, on a serious note, that you prepared very, very hard for this fight. Anthony, I know this is a fight you're excited about, and you know, one in Birmingham, you were ready to go right there, but this is a real fight.
Yeah, just like all my fights from day one, always been excited, and fighting Kevin Johnson, in my mind, is just another opponent, someone else that I've got to run through and deal with the same professional attitude, like I take my life, like I take my boxing, and like I take all my last 12 opponents.
Obviously, we're definitely fighting at a higher level now, mentally, physically, and definitely skillfully. What's it about for you on Saturday night? Same question a lot of people asking, will you stop Kevin Johnson?
Yeah, regardless of who I've been in with, I know, you know, they haven't really imposed much threats to me, but if they were to impose threats, then I would definitely have problems. It's in my duty to dispatch them in good fashion, and that's what I've been doing, and that's compliment to my trainers. And the training I've been doing, Kevin Johnson, I think it's wise that he's coming in 100%, because I don't think it'll be, you know, in his interest to come in at 60%. Because I'm 100% myself. Unfortunately, we had the fight scheduled a few months ago, but due to a back injury I had to pull out, which made me realise some little weaknesses I had in my body, which is where I strengthened them up, and now I feel really good, which is giving him a bit of extra time to train, because as he said, he hasn't taken his career too seriously, unfortunately. But that's got nothing to do with me. I'm concentrating on myself, and Saturday's just around the corner. I've got a little bit more training to do. I'll get some real good resting over Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday, bell goes, we come out, and we start trading level. I'm really looking forward to it.
Obviously, going into this fight, and no disrespect, Kevin, the phrase being old man and Kevin using his experience and his game plan, talking about having his hands down low. Are you expecting a frustrating night? Are you expecting a quick night? Are you expecting a long night? Or is it just a case of getting in there and doing your thing?
Just do my thing. Kev could have his hands down, hands up, hands to the side. It was whatever suits him. My thing is, I've never gone in there and like just steamed across to my opponent and not had any interest of what he's throwing back. That's not what I'm taught. Boxing is a science, it's a sweet science. So I'd obviously gauge Kevin. Okay, he threw that shot. Oh, he caught me with that. I won't get caught. Bang, catch him there. And that's boxing. I'm just gonna do my thing. It doesn't really bother me what Kevin is gonna do with his hands, whether they're down or up. As long as he's throwing punches, as long as he's in the ring, all the talk is cheap. You know, we'll find out who comes out victorious, whether it's 10 rounds or whether it gets stopped early.
He talks about you having no power. Are you?
Yeah, it's clever. Obviously, you got to mentally disregard someone's strengths, isn't it? So it's quite a clever thing. I know Kevin Johnson isn't an idiot, quite an intelligent man. So I'm quite an intelligent man myself, and I understand skullduggery. I understand like the discipline of sport, and what he's doing is trying to strip me of my confidence to boost his ego, which isn't working. But I do understand his mental strategy. So it's kind of pointless what he's talking about.
This fight has grabbed a lot of attention on a card with 3 world title fights, 2 British title fights, a Commonwealth title fight, 18,000 at the O2. We're approaching that kind of level now, and obviously no room for mistakes against a very young Kevin Johnson.
Yeah, I think my mistakes are over. I made a few mistakes in the amateurs, and that was amateurs. I was an amateur, complete novice. I'm now a professional. You know, I'm a bit more tighter on my training, on my defense, on everything, on life in general. I'm a bit older now, I'm wiser, and it's just another day in the office. I've never taken my foot off the gas really since 2008, so I've really developed. You know me, I'm not one to talk and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, because it's just a fight. We just get in there and trade level, and it's heavyweight boxing. You know, obviously there's going to be tons of skill. Kevin Johnson's a skilled fighter. You know, I haven't been able to display my skills yet because I haven't been past the 3rd round. You know, fighting never really gets warmed up till the 3rd, 4th. I used to like Durrell, that's what I'm saying. Unfortunately, when he got dropped, it was so early on in the fight, it's still a bit cold. So I'm really looking forward to going the rounds. And the beautiful thing about heavyweight boxing, why people are saying can Anthony knock out Johnson, is because we're like 18 stone a piece. You know what I mean? Trading in 10-ounce gloves, and if someone gets caught in the body or across the jaw, of course they're going to have a devastating impact. So if the skills don't pay off, we'll resort to the first one to land.
I can't wait. I can't wait for that fight. I can't wait for this card. Tomorrow we'll have the World Championship press conferences here. Kell Brook, Frankie Gavin, Kevin Mitchell, Jorge Linares, Lee Selby, Evgeny Gradovich. The weigh-in will be at 1 p.m. Sorry, Kevin.
I got a question.
For who?
For Anthony.
Sure.
I'm going to cut you off.
Carry
Not
on.
on TV. Sorry. Hi, Mom. Sorry. I was thinking. But I know for a fact, you knock me out, I quit boxing. I'm done. I mean, it's over for me. It's done. I need to fight no more. I understand that and I accept that. What would you do if you get knocked out? Would you come back and face me again? Or would you not face me again and quit?
I can honestly say I don't believe that's going to happen, so that's not...
Just
crossing my mind.
Just saying.
That thought
If you get knocked out,
worst case situation, I'll get back up and I'll fight you to the death.
you'll fight again?
In the ring.
Well, if you don't, I mean, if I knock you out, you're out, you sleep, you don't get back up. Just saying, just hypothetically speaking, you knocked out, you just sleep, like, you're going, like, there ain't no like 10, 12, 14 count, you're going, and then you gotta come back another time. Would you come back again, or would you just not even come back again?
It's not in my mind, Kevin.
I mean, it's not in your mind, but it's something that's never in none of our minds,
Exactly.
but the possibility lives around both of us. As a matter of fact, the possibility lives so much. Usually in a heavyweight fight, usually the possibility is a 60% chance. Between me and you, the possibility is a 78, 79% chance someone's getting knocked out on Saturday. It's there, because that's what me and you going for. We're going for blood. And this ain't no game. But I just want to know, because after I complete this knockout, I want to come back and do it again. But I don't want you to quit. Like, stay focused. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you lose one eye, you know, a knockout, it happened to the best of us. But, like, I really would love to do it again, because it's going to be so many people there that's for you. And I love that. And that's what just put the extra icing on the knockout. It's not because of you, I don't like you. It's just because there's so many people got to hear the punch. and they gotta travel through the arena, so I gotta put extra ice on it. So, but I wanna do it again though, and this time they'll have respect for my name.
You spoke a lot. You're confident about what you're gonna do.
It's not confidence. It's just, man, it's bad blood. It's like, whoever you are, like who you are outside the ring is who you are outside the ring. Great guy, wonderful, family, or etc. Boom, that's that. But in the ring, dude, we gonna try to kill each other. 79% chance someone's getting knocked the fuck out within five rounds. Someone's going to sleep. And then if it don't happen, then fine, we'll go back to create. I know it. It'll be created. But in the first 5, someone is it's going to take 5 rounds for that 79 to fall down. We know if it's full. We know for a fact.
So you want a rematch?
I'm giving you the chance because I don't want to keep flying. I can stay over here. I got to fly all the way back home to New Jersey to Atlanta, Georgia. I don't want to do all that. I can stay at Eddie's house, borrow a car, get my trainers, get something to eat. You understand what I'm saying? Go on vacation over to Switzerland. I'm over here. I'm in the building. Don't let me leave.
You go again July 18th in Manchester.
Well, there it is. Damn it, we coming back to back. So Eddie, can I stay at your house for a little bit?
If you get the win, Kevin, you heard the man. We do it again on July the 18th.
Oh my goodness. So May, June. Let me call my accountant first, because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough for my checking and my savings. So
I think you're doing okay. There we have it. Can't wait. We're going to have a group shot now, and then one-on-ones, which could be fun too. And I'll see you tomorrow for the press conferences. Thanks.
If you guys haven't already done so, make sure you download the Behind the Gloves app. It's free, and it features really cool stuff like a fight calendar that reminds you of all the upcoming fights, and it allows for you to, with one click, to remind yourself directly to your phone. And it also features 24/7 breaking news that's going on in boxing. So make sure you guys go ahead and do that and subscribe to this channel.